everyone, it's Candace here, your local real estate advisor. In this episode of Offer Accepted, I'm breaking down just what happens after an offer is accepted. I'm talking about both sides, what buyers need to do, what sellers need to do, and how your agent keeps the deal on track. Let's dive in. Under contract means the buyer and seller have signed purchase agreement. The home isn't sold yet, but both parties have agreed to terms, and now it's about meeting the deadlines, clearing contingencies, and getting everybody buttoned up in time for the closing. Think of it like an engagement before the wedding. You've said yes, but there are still a lot of details to handle before the big day. All right, buyers, let's start with you. Once your offer is accepted, here's what happens next. You make an earnest money deposit. This is basically a good faith deposit that shows you're serious about buying. Your agent will help you know when and where to deliver this check. Next, you'll schedule the home inspection. This is big because you usually have about 5 to 10 days to get this done and review the report before your second deposit and signing the purchase and sales agreement. Your agent will recommend trusted inspectors and help you negotiate any repairs or credits if issues come up. You'll also need to apply for your mortgage. Yes, you have your pre-approval, but now it's time to finalize your loan. Your lender may ask for updated documents, pay stubs, bank statements, the whole 9 yards. Your agent keeps you on a timeline so financing stays on track. This all needs to happen and be approved by your mortgage commitment deadline to keep your closing on track. Then we have the appraisal. Your lender will order the appraisal to make sure the home is worth what you're paying. If it comes in low, your agent helps you negotiate a solution with the seller. Meanwhile, your attorney will order and review the title. They check for liens or ownership issues. The attorney and your agent communicate often throughout the entire process to help minimize any obstacles that could cause delays. Finally, we come to the walkthrough and closing. Right before closing, you'll do a walkthrough to confirm the property is in the same condition you've agreed upon. Then you head to the closing table where you'll sign a stack of papers and get your keys. I know, it sounds like a lot, and it is, but that's exactly why having an experienced agent matters. We keep all the deadlines and negotiations moving forward so you don't lose sleep. Okay, sellers, you're not off the hook just because you've accepted an offer. Here's your checklist. Your home is now off the market. Your agent updates the MLS and marks it as under contract. Showings don't necessarily have to stop though. Backup offers can still sometimes come in, and that may be beneficial if the offer you accepted has numerous contingencies. Next, you'll prepare for the home inspection. This can be a little tricky. Buyers may ask for repairs or credits. Your agent will help you decide what's reasonable to fix and what's not. Negotiation skills matter big time here. Then we have the appraisal. The buyer's lender sends out an appraiser. This goes through your agent and they will schedule this and meet the appraiser at the property. If the value comes in lower than the agreed price, your agent helps you renegotiate, either lowering the price, challenging the appraisal, or finding a middle ground. At this point, you will be asked to provide documents and disclosures. Depending on your state, you may need to provide septic records, permits, HOA documents, or property disclosures. Your agent ensures you meet all your legal requirements. The next responsibility for sellers is the smoke inspection. In the state of Massachusetts, you are required to obtain a smoke certificate in order to close. Your agent will help set this up with the local fire department and provide you with the latest specs required to pass the inspection. Finally, you're on to closing day. Once both parties have signed, the funds are transferred and the deed gets recorded. Congratulations, you're officially sold your home. And yes, it can feel like a juggling act, but that's why we agents stay on top of everything, every inspection report, appraisal notice, and deadline. We want you to be at the closing table, not stuck in limbo. Now, both sides you should know. Sometimes things pop up. Inspections reveal surprises, appraisals come in low, financing takes longer than expected, blah, blah, blah. Here's the good news. These challenges are normal and they can be solved. The key is having an agent who knows how to negotiate, keep emotions in check, and keep everyone working toward the same goal, closing. So, being under contract is exciting, but it's also the busiest part of the process. Buyers, you've got inspections, financing, and appraisals to get through. Sellers, you've got inspections, appraisals, and the move to prepare for. The good news, you don't have to figure it out alone. That's why I'm here, to guide you, keep things on track, and get you across the finish line. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more real estate tips, and drop your questions in the comments below. And remember, whether you're buying or selling, I'm here to help you make it all the way to the closing table.